Namaste. Mercury retrograde is gone. Whew. All right, enough of that. The uh, something I've thought about for a long time, and it's kind of weighed on me a little bit, is that as we're doing this, except for our relatively anonymous, video posts or media posts we have, like Facebook and stuff like that, we're not branching out much. And I was thinking to myself, ugh, you know, I think maybe this needs to be a little more than social media, but I kind of cautious. I live in a very conservative area, so to go out and start talking ascension to someone at the grocery store line, mm, there might be a van pull up, some brawny lads come out with the jacket that fits me just right. So I kind of postponed it, and but it stayed in the back of my mind. And gosh, this is going to happen someday. Well, when it's time, it will, right? So recently there was a Victory of Light psychic gathering festival hoodoo big shingding at Sharonville Convention Center here in Cincinnati, and of course I went to it and got me some nice rocks too, but crystals, I mean. So there was, of course, there was some really interesting and informative. I say a lot still, don't I? Informative seminars. And I'd gone to several. So when we got to the end of the last day, the second day, I said, "Man, I want to go to this one." And my twin flame she said, "I want to go to this one." I said, "Well, let's go to the one we want to go to, and I'll meet you upstairs." Okay, so we did. She went to her herbal, and she's leaning toward alternative medicine, and I went to a kundalini class. And the most interesting thing is that at the end of the kundalini class, there were several of us that were talking about the first time that we had the rising of the energy through our bodies. And we got to talking and talking and talking, and finally someone said, well, let's have a meetup group where we can start and talk about this and maybe bring in friends to demystify this. And that's the thing, is that, is, I guess you're a mystic when you start demystifying, isn't it? When you start making it consumable for people who either shy away from it or really never kind of present it. So in my usual long-winded way, I've managed to say in a long-winded way that tonight is our first meetup group, and I'm really stoked. I'm really pumped about this. And I think there's going to be about 6 or 7 of us there. And we'll see where it goes from here. There's no syllabus, there's no format. Sit down and have a conversation. And I'm just, so the answer has been answered, hasn't it? And the time has come, perhaps. Curious to know if there's any others having meetup groups where you can talk about this amongst yourselves and give a safe place for people to come in and say, hello, I'm here. Yes, we're glad you're here. Come on, let's build a tribe. Okay. And that is so important with the things going on. I mean, the political world, there's nothing very interesting. I mean, there's really not. So, but what is interesting is how these retrogrades affect our bodies, and how our bodies are affecting everything, and how we can see our auras now and our light bodies, and how we can freely talk about it with people. And this social media is a wonderful thing, but there is nothing like face-to-face contact, getting to know someone through this genre of there's really there's no handbook for this. This has never happened before. I mean, there's been 3 golden ages, yes, but we're going into the 4th. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So we're writing the manual as we go. Let's keep our intentions noble, okay? As light workers, we are creating a new grid for the new earth, and we don't want to carry over any low vibration. Well, none of it will go in there, but the grid will be built faster if we keep it buzzing, okay? We all know that. As usual, I would request that you do a senseless act of kindness for a stranger and do it anonymously. Drink lots of quality water. Meditate when you can. And stay focused. It's awareness. That's a good key word. It's aware. I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware of what's going on. Okay? And tonight I'm going to take my aware self to a meetup group, and we're going to drive on. So, okay? Drive on. Namaste.